This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Moses Lake High School students are prepping for their next musical, South Pacific, which debuts on November 10th. Big Bend volleyball was swept Wednesday night by Yakima Valley as the Vikings couldn't overcome scoring outbursts from the Yaks. An earthquake Wednesday morning on the Oregon coast served as a wake-up call for hundreds of people.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
Bloody Mary is a girl I love. Bloody Mary is a girl I love. Now ain't that too damn bad?
About 40 student actors and production crew members with roles in the Moses Lake High School production of South Pacific rehearsed stage prop placement and even properly taking a bow Wednesday night. They were busy polishing the intricate workings of the more than 60-year-old Rodgers and Hammerstein production. Moses Lake High School drama teacher Sabrina Heishi is directing the student production. She explains how she and her drama students decided to take on the musical.
It was down to the wire for picking a musical, and I was like, let's just do this one. I think it has a lot of females. We wanted that because we have a lot of females that try out, and strong males, and so I love Rodgers and Hammerstein, and so I was really excited to do this musical.
The musical premiered in 1949 on Broadway and was an immediate hit, running for nearly 2,000 performances. The plot of South Pacific is based on James A. Michener's Pulitzer Prize-winning 1947 book, Tales of the South Pacific. The plot centers on an American nurse stationed on a South Pacific island during World War II who falls in love with a middle-aged expatriate French plantation owner but struggles to accept his mixed-race children. A secondary romance between a U.S. lieutenant and a young Tonkinese woman explores his fears of the social consequences should he marry his Asian sweetheart. Heishi, who has directed 3 other musicals at the high school, says the student cast has been rehearsing South Pacific since September.
There's a lot of choreography, which is new for me and I think a lot of these kids. So that's been the hardest part, but overall I think it's come together pretty well. I'm really proud of them.
Shows on stage at the high school theater are scheduled the week of November 10th, 11th, and 12th. Showtimes are 7 p.m. November 10th and 11th, with shows at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. November 12th. The cast is supported by a stage production crew and orchestra of student and community musicians. Tickets for South Pacific are on sale at Moses Lake High School's administrative office. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Big Bend volleyball was swept Wednesday night by Yakima Valley as the Vikings couldn't overcome scoring outbursts from the Yaks. Yakima Valley was able to open the first set with an 11-1 run and cruise to a 25-10 win. The Vikings fell on a 6-2 hole in the second set but managed to battle back and take a 19-18 lead. Yakima Valley then put up 4 straight points and finished the set 25-22. Big Bend trailed by just 4 in the third set, but again, Yakima Valley put together another run, this time 9 straight points, and pulled away 25-12. Yakima Valley's Carista Goodpaster led all players with 21 kills in the match, and Carly Davis added 15 digs. Big Bend's Nellie Kornichuk, Jacinda Fancher, and Maddie Powers led the team with 6 kills each, and Brittany Hosley added a team-high 15 digs. The Vikings head to Blue Mountain on Friday before returning home on November 9th for their final home match of the season. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 Sports.
It felt like a wash machine spinning offset, kind of bouncy, only for like 10 seconds. And my dog kind of freaked out a little bit.
Some say it felt like a truck had crashed into a building. Others told me they felt a wave-like motion.
It was just a shaking, and like when someone falls, in our apartments they shake.
People felt the quake from Long Beach to Oceanside, but mostly in Astoria and Warrenton.
A little shake. What's next? What's coming?
That's why Carl Hagness of Warrenton tells me he's ready for the big one. 10 cords of firewood, a basement food supply that will last for many months, 50 gallons of water.
People are going to get scared and panic, and it ain't going to be good.
The more prepared we are, the better off we're going to be.
It's why Governor Brown is here today for meetings with local emergency management teams planned long before today's quake, touring a gym building retrofit at Clatsop Community College, a place that could shelter 1,000 people in case of a tsunami.
A lot of people think, though, it's never going to happen and they're not going to prepare.
Well, this morning's jolt was a wake-up call for all of us, right? Get your kits together, make sure you have an emergency plan in place, make sure you have a way to contact your family members, and it's a wake-up call for us at state government level as well.
A clear week as we move into November. Hi, Jeff Slakey taking a look at the basin's forecast from the iFIBER One Weather Center. Your Halloween forecast looks cloudy and 57. For Tuesday, the first day of November, partly cloudy skies and 57. Upper 50s to low 60s through the rest of the week with clear conditions, maybe a little rain on Saturday, and remember, we fall back into Sunday. For iFIBER One News, I'm Jeff Slakey.
This is iFIBER One News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at ifiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.